You know the lawsuit that I had with Eggs? I don't want to put his real name out there, but you know Eggs, the guy that I sued the first time, second time, and the third time, and I won each and every time. You guys know who I'm talking about? Put a yes or a no in the chat. Because if you don't, I'll explain it. I have no problem telling the story. You do? Mm. Eggs. They all know you. And they still not watching? Interesting. All right. Okay. So I had sued him for slander and defamation. And I won. And I sued his girlfriend. I sued his girlfriend for slander and if I'm going to tell the story, I want to make it correct. I sued the girlfriend for what happened was she filed a restraining order against me. Now she's the one that's been slandering me. She's the one that's been defaming me. She started doing this when she started dating Negz. She was cool before then. She never did stupid shit like that. And I don't want to get too personal with, she's no longer with us. She was sick after all of this happened. She was sick and whatever. But I want to tell you guys the story because he can't keep my name out of his mouth. Interesting. Okay. So she started dating this guy, X. And when she dated him, she wanted to take on his narrative about me and take on his persona about me to please him, to make him happy, right? So she stooped down to his level and started slandering and defaming me, right? The sex predators and comparing me to this other sex predator, the Silva, whatever the fuck this person's name was. Yes, Ladybug. This, I don't know his name, Silva, whatever the fuck it is. A lot of shit. And she decided to file a restraining order. So I'm like, restraining order? So I contacted an attorney. So I spoke to my attorney and I explained everything that's happened, including all of the slander and defamation. So he said he'll take the case, and he said that we are going to get a restraining order on her based on what you're telling me, and we are going to sue her as well. Now, my intentions at that time was not to sue her. Okay? My intentions at that time was just to have representation. But he said, based on what you're telling me, this is slander and you will win. So I said, okay. But I kept my mouth shut. I never told anybody what I was doing. So she brags about a restraining order on her stream. Oh, save the date for the restraining order. I got a Valentine's Day gift for you and this, that, the third. So comes the night before the restraining order hearing. She does a stream. And she says, oh, tomorrow is the restraining order. Looking forward to it, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, okay. So here we are, the day of the restraining order. We're in court, twirling our thumbs, me and my attorney, the judge, waiting and waiting and twirling our thumbs and twirling our thumbs and waiting. The judge is like, where is she? Could somebody call her? Where is she? The judge is saying, what's going on? This is already 45 minutes in. She's not here. Blah, blah, blah. They called. Nobody answers the phone. She's a no-show. She's not coming around. Nobody knows where she is. She was so scared of the hustler. Okay? And then the judge she is on Twitter bragging about not showing up to court. She's literally on Twitter while we're in court waiting for her. She's dodging the phone calls. She's laughing. She's laughing that I had to spend money on an attorney, and she thought that she played me. And she got away with me spending $3,000. So the judge is like, you know what? I don't remember what he said. We'll redo it, or we'll wait again, or it's we'll postpone it. I don't know, with prejudice. Like, she could have gone back to court and filed again. So that's without prejudice, right? Without prejudice. Okay. So she laughs about it, and she's like, ha, 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 ha. I made Hussy, whatchamacallit, spend all that money and blah, blah, blah. And she then end up saying, oh, I didn't know court was today. I had no idea. Honey, you were bragging about it. What the fuck? She was bragging about it. Everybody was on my side at that time. Nobody liked her. Nobody likes Negz. They still don't. And they were all Team Hussy. And they were all doing videos. Belinda was doing videos. Gigi was doing video. All of them. So she was laughing her ass off. So guess what? 1 month goes by, she gets served. And she didn't know. And she waited. And she gonna wait. And she gets served. Right? I have a restraining order on her. And I got a lawsuit. So, comes time for court, and she was online. Oh, you're never gonna get a restraining order against me. She lived in DC at the time. You live in New York. I'm not coming there. It's very hard to get a restraining order, and blah, 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 blah. Which it is very hard. But guess what? I got it. I got it. Her attorney lied and said, my client never called him a sex predator. My client only called him a predator. And I said, bullshit. And the judge goes, could we not use those words? I didn't say bullshit, but I was like, liar. I said liar. I forgot. So I thought I was just on camera in the YouTube speak. I said liar. And she goes, could we not? She was really sweet. She goes, could we not use that kind of word? I said, well, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm so sorry. But that's not true. So she goes, it's not? I said, no, she did call me a sex predator. And she goes, do you have proof? I said, can you please play it, Mr. Maxwell? And he played it. And she said, Hussy, you are a sex predator. Now, she made the attorney look shit-faced. And I was like, Okay? Don't be lying in there. Don't be lying. So, yes, Ladybug. Yes. So the judge goes, I heard what I need to hear. Okay. Uh, she goes, any closing? You have anything else you want to say before I make a ruling? To her lawyer. She goes, she went from having mayonnaise skin to looking like she got a beefsteak tomato. She went from pale ass white, like Greg, to like a beefsteak tomato. And she said, I ain't got nothing more to say. She said, no. I guess that's gonna be it. And she gonna wait. And she didn't lie you. And she didn't lie. I said, I told you, Judge, she was a liar. So she goes, I heard everything. Do you have anything more to say, counsel? And she said, hells no. And then and I'm over here like, and then she goes to my attorney, do you have any more to say? He's like, oh. He's like, nope, Your Honor. He's so laid back. No. He's like, I'm good. And she goes, okay, I made my ruling. So as far as the TRO is concerned, yes, I do grant him a TRO for 1 year. You need to fucking shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You are not allowed to talk about him, tweet about him, say anything about him, this, that, the third. And I started crying. You know, I'm making a show out of it right now. Years have gone by. I'm over it, but I was crying at the time. It's you could imagine. So I'm on camera over here. My mascara is going all over the place, honey. My wig is fucking getting damp and whatever. But I was like, and then we got YouTube and everybody's like, yes, because they fucking can't stand her. And the farms at the time, they couldn't stand that bitch. I'm so sorry I say that. Oh, she could rest in her face on it. But they didn't like Negz. And they were like, yeah, fuck him, fuck that, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, you know I deserve it. Girl, my mascara was going all over the place. Shit. Him, fuck that, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, you know I deserve it. Girl, my mascara was going all over the place. Shit. And then we had the trial. After, I don't know when it was, a couple of months later, but honey, did I go party that night? I went to the club. I was vlogging from the club. I was dancing. I was like, bitch. I was so happy, honey. Because I know what I didn't do and I know what I did. And I didn't do what they said I did. So, I do that well, don't I? So I went out dancing that night. I took y'all's with me, and we had the court. Are you rolling on the floor? Gary, could you make another video so I can react to it? Because bitch, without you, I don't know what to do. Long story short, with all the trials, she lost the first one. Then we had an agreement. My attorney was very smart. He added the boyfriend, Negz, into the agreement, where he can't talk about me neither. And they didn't agree. Now, I'm not going to talk about how much money was involved or anything like that. That I'm going to keep to myself. There are theories out there. People have their theories. Y'all can do what you want to do. But honey, let me tell you something. I ain't complaining. Okay. So my attorney was very, very smart. He put eggs in there, and we were not speaking about each other. I was able to keep my side of the agreement. But guess what? He wasn't. He done broke it. I'm sure that made her just so ecstatic, right? Because now she has to dish out. Because he's a broke bitch. I mean, we all know Eggs is broke. Long story short, I got paid the first time, I got paid the second time, and I took them to court the third time. And I got paid the third time. Now, when I took them to court the third time, they decided to countersue. Okay? For $2 million. Yeah, that's a true word. You can sue for whatever you want. They sued me for 4 different counts, $500,000 each count, $2 million. My attorney, before we even got to court, had that shit thrown out. Thrown out. Sorry. So let me tell you a little something before I continue. Or maybe I should finish this thought. So, when we went to court, it was what I'm suing her for. Yeah, Kyla, I don't know. You can sue for $1 billion, doesn't matter. But it was thrown out. And we were still good. They didn't get nothing thrown out on us. We went to court and we settled. So I won 3 times. Eggs. Now when you went to court, I think the second time, when you broke the agreement, sir, and I know I'm flattering you when I call you sir. When we went to court the second time, when you broke the agreement, do you remember when the judge yelled at you? Or kind of like scolded you? And said, why are you making videos about him? Why can't you just walk away? Why do you have to make him content? You're breaking the agreement. Did you have to do this video? Do you have to make him content? You can't just walk away? And he put on this lame fucking excuse, whatever the fuck he wants, because we all know that he's obsessed. So, anyway, we went to the whatever, and they settled. So, here we are today, and Eggs is back doing his fuckery. So he is part of the equation. He is kissing up to Gigi and all the other people, and he is part of the hounds. And all of his, not all, I don't know, I don't want to say all. A lot of his videos are about me. So someone told me yesterday, so you don't learn. Hey, G-Bay, you don't learn, honey. I mean, sir. Now you want to make me content again. You know what's very interesting? When DC was alive, you kept your mouth shut. Because she probably told you to keep your fucking mouth shut. don't do what you keep doing, because she was the one that was paying for your fucking stupidity, because you don't have a pot to piss in, right? You weren't saying anything, were you? But now that she's no longer here, you're running your cocksucker, right? Go for it, sir. Go for it. I'm not going to be reacting to you, sweetheart. No, 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 no. And just a little friendly reminder, Eggs. Everything that I had before on you, what you did and said about me, screenshots, videos, and all, I still have. I still have. And I'm going to have to find out from people if for a specific person, if I need to let people know what you're about. Because I know you're desperate. So I'm not going to show what you do online and who you pretend to be right now, right? So he's desperate to fit into a group. And today he had me in the thumbnail and he had Blazing Banter in the thumbnail. So I decided to go into the chat, right? I mean, things are being documented. I really don't want to look. There are people that are doing it, but I'm like, let me go look. I'm not doing anything. So I went in the chat and he said, Hussy, why did you go to my Facebook and take a picture of my child and ask someone ask if he was gay? He's still bringing up things from 4 years ago that they were using in court 4 years ago. He's just reaching for anything to fit in, to try to smear me and make me look like whatever they want to make me look like. This has all been spoken about, used, whatever. This was done before that lawsuit, and I'm going to explain. So I said, very interesting. Why did I go into your Facebook, Eggs, and get a picture of your child and ask if he was gay? What he's not telling you is that is not a child. That is an adult. First of all, don't make me look like something that I'm not, because what really happened is you went into my Facebook first and took a picture of me when I was 3 years old, Negz. 3 years old. And you posted it on your account. And I still have the screenshot. Why did you do that, Negz? Are we really going back there again? When I saw that he went into my Facebook and took a picture of me when I was 3 years old, to me, that's weird. That is fucking weird. You're out here calling me all these fucking weird fucking slanderous predator, pedo, and all this shit. And you're going and posting a picture of me when I'm 3 years old. And then you're telling your people, whatever amount of people you had in there, 40, 50 people, 60 at best, that your child, the only reason why I took a picture of your adult was because I wanted to get back at you for what you did to me. But I still didn't do that. I still didn't post a picture. I asked one person privately if he was gay because he was in pink from head to toe. And he was an adult, and you claimed that you are homophobic or you were making fun of me for being gay. Okay? And since you were making fun of me for being gay all the time and I wear a wig and all that, I sent that picture to a friend of mine at the time, and I said, wouldn't it be fucking ironic if his son is gay? Is he gay? That's all I wanted to know. Is he gay? There's nothing wrong with that. He's an adult guy. It wasn't about, and they tried to twist it. Kyler, I didn't know you then, honey. They tried to twist it like I had feelings for I had feelings. Why did you want to know if he was gay? Why? Why did you want to know? He was a young adult and blah, 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 blah. That's weird. And blah. No, it's because he took a picture of me when I was 3 years old, and I wanted to see that his adult, if son is gay, how would he feel if that? And I never published it. Unlike him, he did publish it. Anyway, all this crap has been talked about. Everything has been proven in court. It's so stupid. He's just trying to bring everything back, and we can do that. But I ain't gonna go that route, honey. I ain't gonna go that route. You're not worth my time. You're not worth my time, dude. Nobody talks about you, Eggs. You're irrelevant. Okay. So, but today, when I went into chat and he said that, oh, why did you go to my kid? I wanted to correct it. It wasn't a kid, it was an adult. And then I went, and I never do I go into, yes, we do love G-Bay. So I don't go into his chat, to be honest with you. I don't watch. I never watch, ever. Today I watched because honestly, I was just in bed, and I sent Blaze the video. Things are being, downloaded or whatever. So whatever. So I went in there. As soon as he said that, I left the comment. Thank you, Magsy Boo. And I said, hi, Eggs. You went to my Facebook and took my picture and shared it. I was 3 years old in the picture. Remember? I guess you forgot when the judge told you to walk away from me. But carry on. And that's it. That's what I told him. And he fucking was dumbstruck. Oh, take a screenshot, guys. Oh, take a screenshot of the actual fucking truth and the fact and what really fucking happened. And I fucking did fucking do that and made myself look creepy as all fuck. Take a screenshot, guys. And he started making these weird faces. And he's like, don't block him. Don't block him. Honey, that's all I wanted to say. It was a one and done. I didn't say anything else. You can block me, honey. Please, please. And I don't block him. And then I stayed for only a minute. And then you see him going. So, and then I made a phone call and I said, you know what, this is what I did to them. They're like, it's all being taken care of. So, I see what's going on. And I'm going to continue I'm doing my channels about comedy, laughing. We're going to do our show. So sad. So sad. I need content.